What's the deal, man? The people. I'm sitting up here watching this shit with the boy Charleston, man. When some more people get in here. What's the deal? Keep it motherfucking real, man. What's up to YouTube world? I'm over here watching shit with Charleston, man. That shit hilarious. Charleston done sit up here and beat up on the boy, man. He didn't beat up on the little Islander boy. I thought Charleston was gonna get the nigga Dula. What's happening? What that shit do, bro? What's up, SF? What's the deal, man? I sit up here checking out this nigga Charleston. Beat the nigga up. Beat the little weird nigga up.
Thank you everyone for fucking tuning in. I want to say thank you all. This is the best event we've had, and this will be the greatest fight we've ever had next. We have the Island Boy, Kodak Red.
What y'all think about that other shit? Hey, chill, work down.
I do want to say, guys, the next brand risk will be the American Dream Ball, open access to all of you. All right, all you guys can pull up.
Hey, I was saying this, right?
Big surprise.
Hey, what motherfuckers think about the boy for us, right?
Are you ready?
I say this. That nigga said he whooped 10 niggas, right? They talking about this shit with the boy. I think that little fight gonna happen with him and Aaron. I don't think that shit gonna happen. Or King Kill. But I ain't gonna lie though, right? If I was that nigga, then I would've got up in that motherfucker. Let's see.
Charleston White, unless Island Boys are running this.
What's up, Fully? Oh, we gonna cut it up. Oh.
Yeah. It's not hell no, I don't think so. Fuck all that. Let's start. Let's go. Fuck this shit. Let's fucking go.
What are you talking about, bro?
Let's fucking go.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Big Ben. They call you Big Ben for a reason.
Are you
TK. Which one from Fados? On Bird, I don't know what that nigga at. Oh, but this my little duck off little room, my little bushy room. Hey, but like I was saying, hey, I think the nigga look. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, nigga. If it was me and I had to go squat with the nigga, what's the nigga name for X and all the niggas and shit? Oh yeah, hold on, I seen you earlier. I'm watching this shit with the boy, man. The boy Charleston. Look, I ain't gonna lie. Charleston, I seen when Charleston kind of put his hands in the boy, right? The little nigga was popping it like he had some little wobble. And I ain't gonna lie, the way Charleston popping, I thought the nigga ain't had no fight in him. That nigga came out there with that eye. That nigga was ducking all type, slipping shit, all type of shit. Hey, but look, I was saying with the shit with the boy, y'all think that fight gonna happen with Fat 4X's and King Peel and them? I don't think it's gonna happen, right? But this is what I say. I said, if I was 4X, you talking about you beat up 10 hoovers, right? I ain't gonna lie, nigga, on the dead homies, nigga. Hey, I'll be going in there, fuck King. He said he gonna fuck King Peel up, he ain't worth the fight. That's 50 bands, nigga. I'm gonna go up in there, squabble King Peel for 50, and then let everybody else fight and come back and squabble that nigga Aaron for the Honda. Nigga, I hope I'll make 150 off them niggas in one night. I don't hope, especially when you talking about you been fighting already. Shit, nigga, 10 hoovers. Crazy, nigga. I'll be squabbling King Peel and that nigga the same night on my mama. That shit, nigga, you crazy. But this shit hilarious though, right here. Charleston beat the boy up, man. You gotta hurt him.
Okay, replay team.
I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to see that little nigga get his ass kicked. On verse, I did.
I'm very interested to see how he boxes this time. Because when he was boxing,
But I was tripping on why they let the little brother that got beat up by the other brother fight first. They should have let They should have let the little brother with the most hands get beat up first. You feel me? They didn't threw the little brother out here that got beat up. They should let the other nigga out there. Shit.
Good. Yeah. Going at it in there, huh? So I'm really eager to see what he does to Charleston.
I'm hoping he's mocking him. Getting up in him. He's getting up in him though.
No, one of those.
Oh. So do you think
That old nigga too experienced.
you think he challenges the other coach?
Okay, well, they were supposed to be.
Whooping his ass. Hey. I want to see that Aaron. I'm telling you, I want to see that Aaron Plummer fight, man. The boy. But on the dead hubby, like that, I don't think that's gonna happen, man. That nigga ain't trying to squad with nobody that's gonna give him a fight. Nigga, I go whoop that both of their asses and go get half 150, nigga. On Verge, nigga. That nigga doing $100 out of promo, nigga. I go whoop both of them niggas with 150 up, same day on the dead hubby. Fuck, crazy. Y'all ain't seen this shit going on with 607 up in there? Look, let me skip into his squabble. Watch his squabble, man.
For this motherfucker.
Look how he's up on him.
Can we just like crouch? Hey, come on.
Wait, what?
Look how he get up on him. Oh, wow. Charleston on the look a bit. His legs shaking like more. He's on that nigga. That's a crappy old nigga. He be telling niggas Charleston and squabbling though, but that nigga keep his shit up.
48-year-old man.
Oh, you're playing.
On Verge, I got him. Man, look, 107, 607 ain't trying to fight that nigga. I don't believe it, nigga. I don't believe 607 trying to fight that nigga. I think 607 just, he don't like the fact what happened, you know what I'm talking about, but that nigga ain't trying to catch no fade with him, with the boy, because he would have got off on that nigga that day. He don't have no intention of seeing that man ever in life. Shout out to 607 too, though. 607 and said that bullshit and got himself in trouble, nigga, and dished every blood in America, acting like he don't know. But my thing is, if you saying you blood, crip, GD, this and that, nigga, you better know what the fuck you talking about, what you saying. How God made you a prophet and sent you with a message to diss everybody in America that's the blood. That nigga crazy. He said God sent me with a message. Nigga, damn, to diss all the bloods? God sent you to do that? I know God ain't crippin'. Shit, it felt like God from Hoover, because don't nobody with Jesus. Shit. Shit. Everybody was against that nigga like the Hoovers. Jesus, shit. Look, you sit him. Look, straight out the pipe, look. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. It's real shit, right? That nigga, the way that nigga Charles was thumping, he looked like he down there fuck 600 up. Man, like he ready to beat 600 ass. Look, for real. If 600 would have fought like that, he wouldn't got his ass kicked over there in Germany or whatever the fuck he was at.
You see, he didn't even move.
That was sad. That looked ridiculous. 600 looked ridiculous getting beat up. He got ridiculous beat up. Look at
You're not moving.
You don't need to.
I'm like, hey, but they come to me, bro. I'm just gonna race. Look at I'm a chill. Come on. Come with it.
I mean, I believe that, bro, on the set. Man, look, nigga ain't tough, nigga shit. Hold on, nigga ain't fuck all that shit. Nigga smart. But the energy wasn't there, nigga. He should at least have that. You know what I'm talking about? Like, even the standoff aggression. He was very submissive to be calling that man out like that. Like, you know what I'm talking about? You can't, that's what I be saying about these niggas, bro. My dead homies. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna go and talk to the boy. Hey, that nigga got in my inbox and shit. Bro, my bro, man, shut your ass up. Nigga, I'm dead homies. You know what we do, nigga. But look, now I didn't even get on that though. They be like,
20 seconds.
you should have never been submissive in the front of that nigga letting him feel like he was scared and he didn't want to get fucked up. He didn't want to get beat up. But then, as soon as he left that motherfucker, he called him out. I think that shit like, you should already have that aggression in your heart. Like, man, fuck this nigga. Like, nigga, I ain't even gonna even. Oh, look, you see the boy? See how Charleston whoop him though? Look how Charleston whoop him though. I don't know, nigga, y'all. What y'all think, nigga? I think Charleston whoop 600. Shit, that's just me though. I think Charleston put them things on 6. He fucked that big ass nigga up. Look. Look at the wobble though. Look at the wobble. Watch you get off.
10 seconds.
Look how you might. Ooh, caught him. I don't know, man. I think if the boy was squabbling like that, 600, he wouldn't have got his ass beat up. What's the deal? What's happening, man? What's the deal? What's up with that shit, dude, bro? Let me say it. I appreciate that. What's the deal? Man. Hey, the boy Charleston White, look, Charleston White went in there with the bullshit. Fuck this. Look. Look how you get on him. The nigga can't squat. He's mad as hell. Charleston got a little head though. I don't know what they talking about. Niggas run up on Charleston. Niggas better be ready, nigga, cause a lot of these niggas can't squabble. Charleston like, I'm about to put it, look. You know, he ready to put the thing on the nigga out there, man. I think Charleston at 607, Uncle be a good, and that'd be a good fight though. I don't know if Uncle can fight, but I'm gonna keep it G. Nah, for real though, shots under the groove, for sure. He get his ass beat up, man. Hey, I think Charleston White in 607, I ain't gonna lie, nigga. Hey, Charleston in 607, nigga, I'm putting in, I got for sure, I'll put up 5. They, I don't know who I'm going with, but I think, man, I don't know, boy. I think I'm going Dage. I ain't gonna lie. I think 607 probably knocked his damn eye out on words. He probably put that tag up on him. You know what I'm saying? I think 607 probably get up on him. I don't even like calling that nigga 607, cause that shit sound dumb as hell. That shit sound crazy. Like I know they politics and shit, but damn, that shit sound crazy, motherfucker. 607.
Take your time, huh?
That shit sound crazy.
No. I'm worried that his eye could pop out. Is that possible?
It could. I don't know what type of eye he got in there. He probably could.
Man, shit. Hey, and go check out what's the name shit too on Bird. Oh, he fucked that nigga up. Shit. Look.
You okay, huh? It's okay, 1 minute.
Hey, I kind of want to see that nigga Aaron the Plumber and that nigga King Pill squabble with him. Fuck it. That might just be a good one though.
You got this,
I'm hoping that might be a good one though. That might just be like a little squabble right there though. I ain't gonna lie.
I know he is, and he's 48 years old.
Punching him up. Sock him up, sock him up, sock him up. Ooh, whoa. Here we go back. Charleston just socked him up. Catch him, look, catch him. Oh, catch him. Oh, caught him. Man, I think 607 and Charleston squatted, man. Fuck it. That'll be a squat. It's crazy because look, me and JT, the bigger figure, had a box of celebrity boxing match too that we was about last year. That shit never happened, man. Me and JT, bigger figure, shout out to the JT, bigger figure too on the set. But me and JT had some shit too on the set. We had shit. We had like a celebrity boxing shit going on last year, and I ended up going to jail and shit actually. But that's how I ended up getting up on Triflix and shit on set. That nigga ended up throwing that nigga on Triflix. You go on that motherfucker and shit, I ended up having my own channel on that motherfucker, so that's why I fuck with that nigga JT on the set. That nigga a real nigga, dead homies. Hard headed. I don't know. I think that nigga. Yeah, look. I was on. We was talking about that shit on Munchie B podcast, man. On Richard Hart. On the set, I was on Richard Hart, and you know what's crazy thing about that shit? So I didn't really know nothing about the situation when the shit first occurred. I didn't really know. I'm gonna go to this shit real quick. Those man, shit. What's right here, look. What we talking about? He supposed to call out the boy, but listen, I'm saying, right? Look at this shit. With it. So, like I was saying, I didn't know nothing about the situation with that nigga and the 6-0 shit. I didn't receive that information until that morning and shit when I was on Richard Hart, because I ended up seeing Munchie. I know Munchie, you feel me? So I go to my granny house and shit, and I ended up seeing that nigga. He like, damn, you feel me? The situation, nigga went viral, whatever. He talking about the boy. Then he said the nigga from Hoover. I didn't even know the nigga was Hoover, bro, because I don't be looking at a lot of shit like that. So Munch tell me like the nigga from Hoover. I'm like, oh yeah, I ended up seeing the homie Gumby. So Gumby ended up explaining to me niggas from 107. Now remind you, at the time, I don't know nothing about this nigga being from no 107 Hoover. I don't know. I mean, no 6 or none of that shit. So when I do go on Munchie shit on the set, yeah, homies, he ended up playing the clip. And that's why I ended up finding out that the nigga was from 6-0, and the shit was like, you know what I'm saying? What's up, what's the deal? What's up, Jack? You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's how I ended up knowing that the shit, like, he was talking about 6-0, and I said, but my thing is, look, that shit, I don't know how they do it out there. I don't know what they got going. I don't be trying to, like, be in their business and shit, trying to change their politics, none of that shit. But at the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying? As long as you motherfucker come from where they come from and trying to figure shit out, then, you know what I'm saying? It's like, ain't nothing wrong with what they're doing. But the thing is, you see how he got a 44 and he kept saying, what is a 40? So you mean to tell me they got 6-0s out there, they got Hoovers out there, y'all get along with them, but you don't even know what 40s is? That's what I'm saying. And then the shit with Munchie, I ain't gonna lie, right? Looking at that shit was kind of weird to me, because I don't know if he knew or not. It looked like he like, cause first thing he said, I don't know, I forgot. You know what I'm saying? I watched it.
I'm a big on about it. People right with nobody proof.
This shit right here.
I don't even know proof. They better knock me out first. You ain't got no comments on scroll. He said he knockout kid. What if you really knockout kid? Hold on, you gonna let him know you from From St. Louis, we don't swap. So y'all
Hey, but this is what I could say though. Shout out to Munch though, because Munchie didn't sit up there and make that shit bigger. Like they sit up there and say he could have did this, he could have did that. But niggas gotta understand this. Hey, if Munchie would have went on that motherfucker and Munchie would have sit up there and big on that nigga, right? Say for instance, this is like hypothetically, right? Munchie do what he do, he go big on that man. He flip out whatever he do, and then young Ant and them pack him out. They already be saying a little weird shit like Ant don't like this, that, or what out. So just imagine if Munchie they would have packed him out. Niggas would have been sitting there talking what the who was gonna do. Now niggas would have been sitting there looking like us, like what the who was gonna do next, and you know what I'm saying, making it seem like this and that, like it's basically on us. But now he can do nothing. It's nothing look like he letting him disrespect. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, I don't feel like in that situation he should have done nothing. You know what I'm talking about? I think he handled it right off. You know what I'm saying? Off the scene, not knowing he dealing with, but it's like I really don't think that 6-0 was kind of like. Look, this is what I believe really. As Hoovers, right? We got the saying. We used to say that shit like niggas say that he didn't make that up, bro. He said it wrong. It used to be Hoover Groover, you know what I'm saying? And then whatever else came after that, the homies had when they was cripping. So he was trying to like impute with that he was a real crip. He was basically trying to show motherfuckers he was a real crip. Basically, you know what I'm saying? That's what it was. And then by him saying that, it just went bad. But he was trying to prove he was a real crip by saying that shit, cause that's a term that niggas really didn't use. But he knew what he was doing. I feel like he knew. Cause you know the type of people he in front of, shit.
Y'all bring on Mike. If you know that for you know you from Hoover. I'm from Hoover. But is you gonna let him know that? Yeah, listen. It's St. Louis, y'all bring.
It's the thing though, right? What do motherfuckers feel about Poesha sitting down with him? Because Poesha said he wouldn't sit down with no Hoover, right? And he had never sit down for this. Remember, he was bashing everybody for sit down. So my thing is though, you sat down with 607. Did you sit down with him because he was 607 and he said that? But this nigga from Hoover. So nigga said he wasn't sit down with no Hoover. That nigga sat down with a Hoover. Nigga, I don't give a fuck how a nigga wanna look at it. That nigga sat down with a Hoover nigga. I don't give a fuck if that nigga was from motherfucking Mars. That nigga could have been from Jupiter, nigga. That nigga sat his ass down with a Hoover nigga and then that happened to him. That's facts.
I know they say y'all rap about fighting out. It's a Louis brother about killing, man. No. We do murder. Yeah, you not killing a lot of people. We don't do no fighting. I can't do no wrestling with no man. Hey, listen. It's all like me. I ain't gonna wrestle no man, gang. I don't do no squabbling. You gonna let Poetry? Yeah, I don't do no squabbling. I'm not fighting. Yeah, that's what I heard. I'm not asking you to fight him. I don't catch fade. That's a scary nigga. I don't catch fade. Nigga, I kill. I'm from St. Louis, gang. Stop fighting me. St. Louis. I kill. Everyone St. Louis. Everyone St. Louis. Gang, no fight. Name one nigga that fight. I know somebody. They use it. We don't use that. We use the two. Really, on cars, they on very shot. I'm from St. Louis. They ain't gonna fight. I'm
that's real shit. That nigga said he wasn't gonna ever sit down with a Hoover nigga. Remember he said he don't give a fuck, he ain't sitting down with no enemies, none of that, right? But you sat down with on Hoover, you sat down on, I don't give a fuck how niggas wanna look at it, I don't give a fuck what Hoover he from, I don't give a fuck what his name is. On the dead homies nigga, that nigga sat down with a Hoover nigga with a nigga with Hoover on his body and that nigga walked up out of there and touched. I don't give a fuck how he played it, what script on the dead homies he walked out of there and touched. And he sat down with a Hoover nigga, I'm just saying. So, nigga, shit.
In California, somebody else there, I know I'm gonna get jumped.
I know. Shit, it'd be hard, nigga, for a nigga to be an enemy like that, turned up, and to come from something. Now, shit, I don't know.
I win. No, I'm getting beat. Cause y'all really fade. No, y'all been trying y'all whole life to fade. All y'all do is shoot out here. Muscles is. I ain't fighting you niggas. One fair person. How's it fair when you been trying to fight your whole life? Young Ant is a fair. But how was the fight? You'll go there and he like they give him a head up.
Hey, y'all think that nigga Forge would sit down with Young Ant Hefe? Hey, these motherfuckers, man, they be having shit going
Everybody
on.
in California, bottom is small, top is big as hell. Stop playing with me. Everybody in California. They really funny.
Everybody in California skips leg day.
Pushing up pipes game like this, ready to swallow.
Nah, no. You don't look. If you put up in that trays,
I ain't with all that.
Young man, he'll make sure you get a fair one. I don't know about the rest of the niggas.
Hell
St.
no,
Louis ain't
what?
no fire. Gang, we go St. Louis game, we pull it off a back door seat. I'm gonna play like it's good, and I pull it back up with the switch. That's how we always say, I'm not playing, gang.
You selling niggas though?
So you ain't
Shit.
the mover. I'm gonna say, damn right, I'm not the mover.
Okay, so simple question. Are you going to tell 4Extra that you have Hoover tattooed
You know
on?
how I feel. If I feel like I got the up, let me tell you how it go. If I feel like I got the up, yeah, I'm gonna say I'm the mover. If I feel like I don't got the up, I'm gonna say I'm not the mover.
You don't got the up.
Hey, but shit, you got that nigga sit down with him. I don't know what they saying.
I don't follow 4Extra.
But look,
Yeah,
but why wouldn't they sit with each other though? Like, all right, so do you feel like it like it's a difference? Because if I sit down with a nigga from any neighborhood, I don't give a fuck if you from Vegas neighborhood. I don't care if you from neighborhood Atlanta. You know what I'm talking about? What's the difference? Shit, like I said, he sat down with the boy. He sat down with so shit, why not sit down with Ant? I think Ant will be up for it. I just think it won't go right.
I'm gonna have to deal with this Hoover tech.
I'm straight.
Listen,
I'm Hoover over slide remover.
What?
Hoover over slide remover.
Hey, bro, I'm
See,
watching.
this one he said a little bullshit, but that's what I'm saying. They talking about, he just be talking. No, that nigga wasn't talking. That nigga was trying to like confirm, you know what I'm saying, like an old term that niggas used to say, but you know, they get shit slow. So niggas, you know what I'm saying? He was trying to set like, basically like he was locked in, you know what I'm talking about? So when he said that, I don't think he was trying to like disrespect Auburn, but he was trying to like throw that out there, like trying to like show he was love the coke in his butt. I say that nigga coke, cause the nigga say, oh, I didn't know, I forgot, watch this. How you don't know it and you forgot?
You forgot what?
Look.
I'm a coward.
All head man gonna back you
I
up.
don't follow 4Extra.
Everybody gonna help me out.
All I do, I'm gonna have to deal with this Hoover tech.
I'm straight. I'm Hoover over slide remover.
What?
Hoover slide remover.
Hey, bro, watch your mouth. You forgot what?
I know you blood.
Look, I forgot, I know.
Bro, let this content shit
No,
up.
I know you blood.
Hey, this nigga Ed face is cold though. OGSB, that nigga face cold as a motherfucker though. Bro, that's shit.
Bullet free. I know you do.
How you didn't know and you
You should
forgot?
have taken the heat.
Come on, man.
That's a bad one.
Hey, bro, see, people let these characters go too far, bro.
I apologize. I made a
See,
phone
that's what I'm
actually.
saying. They can say what they want, but I'm hoping they would have been mad as a motherfucker. Munch would have jumped up or even attempted it, and Ant would have got involved. Now it would have been like, damn, nigga, what who was gonna do type shit. So I don't know. Now in his situation, you know what I'm saying? In his situation, you know what I'm saying? With his condition, I feel he handled that shit the right way. But if not, it would have just been what game of theatricals, you feel me? Especially knowing you can't really get to the nigga. Shit, hey, it depends. It's all depending on the content. It all depending on what a nigga talking about. You feel me, though? I ain't never ducking from no nigga to sit up there and talk to him. You feel me? But I'm not sitting up with no nigga just to be sitting up there and lollygagging and this and that. You feel me? If it's ever a time when nigga got to come from a holler at a nigga, but just to be on there and hollygag and la just to be, you know what I'm saying? Like to be pulled around and played with some content on the day, homie, that's out. Cause I'm not gonna let a nigga say no crazy shit to me. You feel me? Like a bully is only a bully to a buster on the dead homie. So once a nigga say some crazy shit I don't like, nigga, that's gonna go to that's. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be vice versa. I'll say some shit, nigga, he ain't gonna like that shit either. I'm hoping, you feel me? So That's just what it is. But a nigga not gonna go on there and shit for no content, no shit like that. But you know what is crazy, because now that you say that, right? I was watching something with Back on Fig, man, and Back on Fig was kind of saying T-Real. That was basically stating how, I guess he said some, Smack said something with, he seen ODM Slim, and he basically embraced him and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, embraced him. So I guess niggas from his hood didn't like the shit. I mean, shit, if I can find it. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit, no content. But that's when you give me the cards of crypto.
I guess he didn't like the shit. You know what I'm saying? So what about that though? How motherfuckers feel about that? You know what I'm saying? Because you got motherfuckers politic on a nigga just based on the nigga. You see a nigga that you cool with, you familiar with, you feel me? You shake his hand, you give him like a little boom, and now his homies tripping, or they ain't feeling, they ain't grace or whatever it might be. You feel me? Like what is that a difference? I mean, if I see a nigga that I fuck with, nigga, I'm not gonna change how I embrace a nigga. What I say to a nigga, how I deal with him, because the niggas around, I ain't giving a fuck about that. You feel me? Because over that, you fuck with nigga, that's what it is. On word. But I don't think it's cool. I'm sorry, you shouldn't want to fuck with no nigga that's always want to jump on you because you got a nigga partner from over there that you didn't embrace and you didn't get in that. You feel me? And all of a sudden niggas want to fuck you up. I think that's kind of crazy. I don't know where niggas get that shit from. But shit, you been in jail, you been around all type of niggas. I don't expect for a nigga to change up. Let me see if I can find this shit. Shit, if I can find it. Cause I was looking at that shit earlier, it popped up on birds. That's crazy that we just on that subject. They basically want to whoop on a boy on ODM Slim over that. So what y'all feel about that shit? Motherfucker want to whoop on you because you embrace a nigga that you know, or you might got some type of familiar history with. Oh shit. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that nigga, yeah, hey, but that nigga let that nigga out and play with him though. Look, if you let that white boy go play with you, man, that's on you. I'm gonna say, you can't get mad, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that he play with niggas, but those who go through them changes with that nigga and they start seeing shit later, man, that's on y'all, you feel me? Because at the end of the day, bro, the nigga can't do nothing more than what you allow up there, you feel me? So, you know, if niggas go up there with the content and with the state of mind, we're not gonna talk about that and we're not gonna do that. And also, you know what I'm saying, if niggas be pressing, like nigga, I don't think he gonna do that shit. But when it's always everything around you can be content, you gotta watch it, and then you got other people coming in with the mindset of, we're trying to go viral. So he gotta always have that door. Look, man, sometimes, you know what I'm saying, I guess, you know, it's about content, but hey, sometimes it don't be the best thing to do that shit because it fuck up your brain too. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody wanna be a part of something. Every time you come up there, it's destruction when you leave. I seen somebody say some shit last time, they like, damn, every time a nigga come up there, a nigga go, nigga leave with 10 enemies. You leave with more enemies walking away from that motherfucker. So it's like, I think, you know what I'm saying, just how a motherfucker carry themselves going up there. I think everybody go up there for different reasons and shit. Some people don't ever feel like they gonna get a spark after that, you feel me? So they can't be themselves, they still in character. They in a character that's bringing them up on there instead of, you know what I'm saying, or articulating themselves sometimes and just show that they got some type of common sense. You know what I'm talking about? A situation happen, especially when you're in front of a camera and you talking and yelling at the camera, you might be perceived as a certain way, but you know what I'm talking about? You ain't gotta always break down everything that you got going, but shit, what the fuck you gonna think? You got motherfuckers, you got motherfuckers getting on there and they just drinking and they just saying crazy shit off the wall. They ain't, like the motherfucker said, motherfucker ain't thinking before they talk. They talking faster than they think. But we gonna look at the rich travel when they tripping over Slim.
Notification go, y'all, and make sure you got different links and grants and everything we have going on here at Team Travelers Network. You can jump to Tatiana and hit that like, subscribe, that notification bell, and we didn't get to Tatiana. Audience Slim had to go 1 2 step right here. Audience was in politics though. He went over and back off there, you know, look like some members of his community, his fraternity were not the happiest with him, so Audience Slim has.
You know what? It ain't about being mature enough to sit down on the other side. It depends on what you sitting down for. Like, you sitting down just lollygagging, bro, it's different, you know what I'm saying? But if you sitting down and nigga able like to, you know what I'm saying, like have articulate conversation, bro, and without a nigga challenging you off shit like that, you feel me? Like I say, you only can bully a buster. So ain't nobody finna sit up there and let nobody throw passes and little side shit to make they say like, see, I did this and that ain't gonna happen. So, you know, I just feel like it depends on what the situation is. But you can't say that for X you ain't mature enough because that nigga said he'd never sit down with a Hoover, and what he do? He just sat his ass down with and that nigga from Hoover. So I don't care what a motherfucker talking about. That nigga from the set. Yeah. But what you mean by that? Because look, I understand though. Well, let me get in this real quick. Cause like I was saying though, before no jumper. So you think No Jumper broke down T-Real in them? And at the end of the day, I felt like nigga No Jumper, that's why Adam don't really like Hoovers. He don't like Hoovers based on his fucked up experience with T-Real. That's probably why he don't like Hoovers too. Shit.
Then decided to go and knock on somebody's door. And 1 2 step like here, but we're gonna get this kind of around further do the doors jumpers with us though.
Pointed you. Me and Cut, right? I didn't want to start cutting his mouth because you're a hoe, right? Damn. See that the DP, cuz, on Westside Road. Me and my homies, we get to it, cuz. But then I go on 1 2 step. When we swap, cuz, damn, we get to swap. We get to swap. Cut come back with Cuz. Cuz topics. On non-fake time Lockhart. Come pop. I fall. Boom. He come right off the chin. See, I really didn't tell y'all the story like that. But it's time to tell the story, cuz. I'm on back on Fig, right? On the dead homies. A lot of bitch ass niggas had something to say. I want to, oh, you on back on Fig, come. This and that bitch didn't say. But instead of saying something.
Audience fraternity and the fraternity represented by Black on Fig has a little bit of a 1 2 step like here. They don't always quite see eye to eye.
Shout out to them niggas too. Niggas supposed to feel like an outsider when the homies come around. Shit, no, but the homies like shit. Like I say, it wasn't nothing for niggas to tell with the homies. Shit, he don't know nothing about the homies. He ain't never been around the hoopers and know nothing. To feel like nothing with no hoopers. I don't know what hoopers have he been around to know something about some hoopers. He don't know shit. He just had developed a relationship with Trail and it just went bad. So he got a perception. And he got a perception about the niggas that don't like us. Other than that nigga don't know nothing about no hoopers. And he can't have a perception about hoopers. Like, you feel me? The four niggas using Hoover as a joke. Shit, they've been using Hoover as a joke from the beginning. Well, that's how the niggas been getting on. They've been using us and putting us in their mouth from the beginning. That's how we got in this situation now. They've been using us from the beginning. They've been using us from a joke, way from C-Mac and all these other niggas. We been getting used. That's what I was saying. We've been getting used from the beginning. They always gonna use us as some type of ladder. We just gotta understand shit. We gonna be used and we gonna be talked about no matter what, bro. But when we get up there, it's how we present ourselves. And that ain't even for no fucking no jumper. That's just with anything. That's anywhere we go. Cause they already think that we don't got no type of, you know what I'm saying? We not articulate. We don't know how to carry ourselves. You know what I'm saying? They think we negligent in any type of assignment that we get. And that don't even be really the situation. Cause everything we didn't touch shit. We didn't move forward and push it forward. So my thing is though, it's bigger than a Joe Jumper and Adam and all this other shit. Cause we don't need nobody. And I'm not talking about just Hova and shit. I mean, shit, right now, in this day and time, everybody got a platform, everybody got a way they can make their own way, bro, and that's it. And I feel like with the homies, nigga, we come together, bro, can't nothing be broken with that. We don't really need niggas, that's what I'm saying. We really don't need no jumper. And once we understand ourselves and what we got going in the power within ourselves, we don't need that other shit, nigga. Cause just what we doing right now is causing traction. Shit, a nigga in the algorithm, a nigga here at this moment. But the thing is, they're trying to use the bullshit. That's why a nigga don't want to feed in and give lights to all the little weird shit that's going on. And then you got motherfuckers that's seeing the clip that keep sending it and this and that. You feel me? Trying to give light to it when it ain't, nigga, it is, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But, let me say, my aunt being out of state, Hoover, they looking for me, looking like he don't. Hey, but I ain't gonna lie though. Shit, nigga. Hey, shit, for it's kind of like watching the interview. He wasn't on that nigga like that. He kind of lightened up. He laughed and shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like I feel like it was like he didn't really take the nigga serious like that, bro. I don't think he took that nigga serious because it was all like to like set the tone with him, let him know I wasn't gonna play with you. But other than that, he jumped up, laughing, playing. He wasn't all. I don't think the nigga was serious like enough to take him. You feel me? Take the nigga serious. I didn't really see that part on him. You feel me? But Uncle Spook is a motherfucker though, I know that. This what niggas mad about. So yeah, look, so do niggas consider how do motherfuckers feel about this? Cause this some motherfuckers mad at right now. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know nothing about that shit. Who crying? Hey, look. This what they talking about. This is my first time seeing this right here, right? But I seen something on Smack shit from Smack talking about this. How the niggas feel about that. You see a nigga and you embrace him like that, and niggas feeling like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if your homies press you, that's how you embrace a motherfucker. Motherfuckers already finding a reason to trip, but like I say, there's different reasons, because you never know. You don't know what's going on, but this is what niggas tripping on right here. I guess allegedly that they tripped on Slim about that. He was just cussing and shit, going crazy. So look, remember I said, sitting down, what's the difference between seeing a motherfucker at the protest and chilling with him and then sitting down at a table and talking to him? What's the difference between that? Is that being mature? That's my nigga though. Shout out to that nigga Smack on words. That's my day one. That's my love. That's the shit they tripping on. I feel like niggas be trying to find any little reason. fucking two brothers with bigger. Nah, for real though. For real. But this is motherfucking fake politicking about. That's why I say it. It was just them your homies though tripping. It's just homies tripping on you though. Oh, nigga, motherfucking.